McGregor did. It's really a trick. He gets these people to box with him. They have no business boxing with him, and he's making millions and millions of dollars doing this way after his competitive career is over. Needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Because everything that he says is about money. There's nothing else. There's no values. There's no...
Joe Rogan didn't hold back in calling out Floyd Mayweather Jr., questioning his claims of owning $42 million across 60 buildings. Credible sources have repeatedly denied these flashy numbers, suggesting that much of the wealth Mayweather flaunts is exaggerated. Despite his public image as a financial powerhouse, his supposed fortune may actually be unstable, built on misleading claims and unverified promises.
So Floyd is just piecing him up. Boxed up by literally the greatest boxer of all time. Floyd was just boxing him up, which is what he does. So that's what's interesting is Floyd's making more money than anybody, and he's boxing people who have no chance of beating him. It doesn't even hurt his record. Also money. He needs that money. That money has to keep coming in if you're going to live like this.
It's not that expensive though, but
He's only 46. But he does this with everything, man. He's got $1 million watches.
I don't think he buys every pair.
You think they give them to him?
Yeah, because then you get a video like that.
Right. That's smart.
And then you get Floyd's Air Force Ones given away for charity. That's a tax write-off. And all sorts of things that goes into
Yeah, you
that.
got a good point. But those $1 million watches, they're not giving you those.
Over time, Floyd Mayweather Jr. evolved from an exciting, risk-taking fighter into Money Mayweather. Joe Rogan noted that Floyd shifted his focus from the excitement of boxing to chasing money, often showing little respect for his opponents in the process.
Floyd went from being like a real exciting pressure fighter and he had a bunch of hand problems to like Money Mayweather, start talking, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's great.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat up by him.
Well, I think they're all delusional.
And one of the reasons why people watch him fight is not because he's like Mike Tyson, just goes out and destroys people. They like watching him fight because they hate him. Because he talks so much shit and he's like, look at my $1 million watch, look at my fucking jet, look at my house, look at this. He's like constantly showing you all these things that he has. Like he'll lay out watches in a hotel bed, like this is $1 million worth of watches. This watch goes for $2 million. And they're like, this is my small watch that I take sometimes, but I want to show you, when I show up, I bring out the big boy and it brings out this watch that's covered in diamonds. It's like $5 million. And so you hate him.
Joe Rogan has highlighted that Floyd Mayweather Jr. is remembered not just for his boxing skills, but also for the vast wealth he's amassed, making him one of the most famous boxers ever. However, Rogan criticized the idea of Mayweather trying MMA, saying he would likely be defeated, showing that even respected commentators question his ability and skill outside of boxing.
Mayweather applying for MMA license wants 6 to 8 months to train.
He's screwed.
First of all, they should give him everything they can get their greasy paws on, get him to fight Conor in an MMA fight.
You'd be screwed.
It's not just getting screwed. Like someone said it should be 1,000 to 1. That's not high enough. It's not high enough. If Conor McGregor was going to fight Floyd Mayweather in MMA, it is as close to 100% as anything ever gets ever. He's probably going to punch Conor in the face a couple of times. It's probably going to suck, but Conor's going to get a hold of him. And then he's going to be like a baby. And if that doesn't happen, he'll kick Floyd's legs out from under him. He'll kick his legs sideways. He'll kick them from the outside. He'll kick them from the inside. He'll stay way the way from any sort of a range where Floyd can punch him. It'll be a completely alien range.
In another example, Joe Rogan pointed out Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s influence by sharing a story that Floyd allegedly fired a referee in the middle of a fight. Rogan noted that only someone of Floyd's fame and status in boxing could pull off such a move, showing again how his wealth and power affect every aspect of his career.
The referee said Floyd Mayweather hit him behind the head. So Floyd fired the referee in the middle of the bout. Floyd throws this punch, and he's 100% correct. The punch landed the side of the head. It's a right hook. It's a perfect punch. And the referee was saying, watch the back of the head. He's like, what the are you talking about? And so he kicks the guy out, and they bring in a different referee who finishes the fight. It was insanity.
According to Joe Rogan, Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s intense competitiveness was shaped by his upbringing, with both his father and uncle pushing him to give his best in everything. This drive made him a dominant fighter in his prime, and Rogan notes that the same competitive mindset now influences how Floyd handles business and wealth.
You just look at boxing in terms of like how often do you get hit versus how often do you hit the other guy. He's the best ever. The way him and his uncle and his father talk, I imagine they were always super competitive from the time they were young.
Yeah.
Like he grew up being they're super competitive. They're competitive about talking. They're competitive about all kinds of things. So it's like that hive, like growing up with that all the time, and the boxing.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. once claimed he makes $3 million every month, even suggesting he earns more than Bill Gates. While this might sound impressive to fans, anyone who understands boxing paydays and pay-per-view systems knows these numbers are unrealistic. Experts have widely dismissed the claims, pointing out that they don't realistically add up.
And Floyd Mayweather says he makes $300 million a month, which is $3.6 billion a year. He makes more money than Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, all of those guys. So I say all that to say this. The money that Canelo was looking for, they can easily come up with that money. Floyd Mayweather got it.
Well, listen, let me put it this way to you. If he makes what did he say, 300 million a month?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm 6'4" and 240. And I know I'm 5'8" and a half and 240. So there you go. There's no way. There's that. If he makes $3 million a month on his investments, that's a lot. $36 million a year. That's a lot. So I know guys that are worth, $500-600 million, plenty of them, and they don't make $36 million a year, let alone $300 million a month. So there you go.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has always emphasized that money is at the center of his life, even encouraging his children to follow in his footsteps and pursue the same business ventures. His main goal is building generational wealth, but this focus has also drawn criticism from those who feel he values money more than character.
I believe in building generational wealth. Even like when my children, all four of my children are adults. And I told them, no more handouts, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money. I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars. Told them, listen, if you guys go to school or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your own business, and I'll put the money up to help you start a business, but I need you guys to take what I've already started and triple and double that, and then I need my grandchildren to come behind you guys and do the same thing.
Despite his huge earnings, there are multiple reports suggesting Floyd Mayweather Jr. owes money to other fighters. One high-profile claim comes from rapper 50 Cent, who said Floyd scammed him out of $2 million while he was in jail. Floyd had asked 50 Cent to handle his promotion, but after his release, 50 Cent claimed Floyd acted as if he knew nothing about the money.
I brought him over while Floyd was, still incarcerated.
Yeah.
Then he comes home, there's the Let's Get Floyd Back in Pocket campaign that goes on, where, it's $300,000 chains being bought and buying the new Lamborghini and all these new things. And I'm sitting there going, yo, when you gonna give me the money?
Because you had already invested.
Yeah. Right, like when you gonna give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you.
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when, but see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. So I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he gonna say he wants to, to give me the other half of it? Why I gotta ask you for it?
Right.
And then when
are we talking over $2 million?
It's about that.
Oh, okay.
At that point, it was, invested in.
All right.
So look, he goes, when he finally does bring up the actual the situation, he acted like he didn't know anything. Like, I didn't tell y'all to do that. I didn't tell you to do that.
Oh, man.
And I'm looking at him, and he looked in my face and he tell me to do that.
50 Cent at one story, later saying that many people in Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s circle actually dislike him. According to 50 Cent, Floyd is obsessed with money and lacks core values, constantly boasting about his wealth and status, which makes it hard for anyone to respect him beyond his achievements in boxing.
The money's really gone.
Yeah, that's what you think. It's get the money, spend the money.
All that money.
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day to day, month to month. Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money is gone. Trust me. Now it's like you call him, he'll be at your local hosting in a nightclub because you need that action right now.
Do you think step back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because
Logan Paul also stepped forward, claiming that Floyd Mayweather Jr. still owes him money from their exhibition fight. Despite the huge attention and millions involved, Logan says he hasn't been fully paid, highlighting a pattern of Floyd prioritizing money that has sometimes sparked controversy.
Fight Logan Paul. Name another boxer besides myself that's more famous than Logan Paul. Tyson Fury. What? I want you to look up Tyson Fury, how many followers, and look up how many followers Logan Paul has. Logan Paul, 56 million. Tyson Fury, 4 million. So 50 compared to 4 something. I can fight a fighter right now, guarantee myself 35 million. Or me and Logan Paul can go out and entertain and have fun and make 100 million or more. So if you or me, you gotta look at 35 million for 12 rounds and 100 for 6 rounds. Big difference.
Oscar De La Hoya has shared his view, saying that Floyd Mayweather Jr. still needs money, which is why he keeps taking occasional fights. De La Hoya noted that boxers like Floyd can go broke due to extravagant spending, and considering Floyd's luxury lifestyle, from cars and clothes to private jets, this concern seems reasonable.
Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has often made headlines for his extravagant spending, including an $18 million watch and claims of owning hundreds more worth thousands each. While these displays grab attention, they also raise questions about whether such lavish habits are sustainable, even for someone with Floyd's wealth.
$1.8 million.
$1.8 million watch.
$1.8 million, dude?
You're the first to see it.
That's insane. That
1.8 is high. 18 life.
That happy birthday, champ.
That's how we doing.
That is sick, dude.
But you gotta show him what he say, you know.
Money green.
No,
Hold on. This watch was made specifically for the champ, Floyd Money Mayweather. One of one piece.
One of one.
The money team.
Can we see it on him?
Yes, sir.
That one of one.
$1.8 million.
It's a one of one. I love that.
Joe Rogan commented that the fight between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Conor McGregor was purely a money grab. Even though Floyd had retired, he came back for a $100 million payday in the exhibition match, showing once again how he turns his fame into fortune, in line with his well-known focus on money.
Okay, so your new contract, you wanted no extensions. That's one thing.
Yeah,
makes sense.
that's one thing.
Okay, what was one of them? The ability to box?
One of them was the ability to box. They said that wasn't an option. Boxing is dead. It's not possible. This and that.
Now, what does that feel like to you, knowing that Conor McGregor did it and fought Floyd Mayweather and made $100 million?
Yes, gentlemen, let's do this.
A bitch, nigga, that's that shit I don't like. Nah. Sneak designs, that's that shit I don't like. Don't like.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has never been shy about bragging, often claiming that no other boxer in history has achieved what he has. While his confidence is clear, his constant comparisons with others both build his brand and invite skepticism and criticism.
Well, I think I'm separated now. You know, I don't think there's no boxer in history that has accomplished what I've accomplished. Not bragging or boasting, just speaking the truth. I take my hat off to a lot of legendary champions, you know, that paved the way for me to be where I'm at in the sport of boxing. But that was their era, and this is my era. had tremendous career. And we got young fighters that's on the rise, that's under our banner. The ultimate goal is to find the next Floyd Mayweather that can.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. fought Logan Paul for money, but later criticized Mike Tyson for fighting Jake Paul at an older age. Fans and critics noticed the hypocrisy, showing that Floyd wants to control the narrative around money fights when it benefits him, but not for others.
Something like Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. What is your reaction? When you watching boxing for free, you can have millions and millions and millions of views. But when you're watching Floyd Mayweather, you have to pay. I think WWE is good for Logan and Jake Paul. Easy. At 48, too easy.
Mike Tyson has openly shared his feelings about Floyd Mayweather Jr., saying he doesn't like him because, even in retirement, Floyd constantly shows off.
You don't think there's an opportunity to land a big punch on Floyd?
Let me tell you something about Floyd. This is what I don't like about him either. No matter whatever we say about him, and it could be true, but he's in that gym. He's a rat. Yeah. He retired, but he stayed in the gym. He can't help it. It's just he don't do drugs. That's his heroin. The gym.
Someone told me this. They say he doesn't have a vice. Yeah. He doesn't have a vice.
No, he does. The gym.
The gym.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. has been business-focused since the start of his career, but some of his methods for building wealth raise ethical questions. From unpaid debts to overstated earnings, there are times when his version of success appears more about image than integrity.
Floyd Mayweather is the most successful boxer in history with a 50-0 record, and one of the wealthiest athletes of all time with $1 billion in earnings. But I bet you didn't know it all started with a $750,000 bet on himself. Here's the wild story. In 2006, Floyd Mayweather was 10 years into his boxing career and earning over $5 million per fight. At the time, Mayweather was signed to Bob Arum's Top-Rank Boxing promotion, a partnership which saw Arum get 25% of Mayweather's fight purse. But Mayweather wanted more, and in 2006, he turned down $8 million to fight Antonio Margarita and said he deserved $20 million to fight Oscar De La Hoya. Arum wasn't happy and wouldn't pay up, so Mayweather paid the $750,000 exit fee in his contract to leave Top Rank. Mayweather then went on to promote his own fights, earning a percentage of every ticket, hot dog, and beer sold at the event, and most importantly, all pay-per-views sold. And just 1 year later in 2007, after leaving Top Rank, Mayweather made $25 million for his win against Oscar De La Hoya. Now that's what happens when you bet on yourself.
That's all for today's video. Stay tuned for the next one.